Are you some sort of sovereign citizen or something?
No, sir, I do not work for the police.
What is up, everybody? As you probably know by now, Caroline Rodriguez, aka Caroline Fort Worth, was attacked by this pig right here for recording in public because she was annoying him too much. So he decided that she needed to spend the night in a cage and threw her down on the ground, busted up her face, as you're going to see here in a second, dislocated her shoulder. She needed stitches in a few different places. And she went into something called agonal breathing. I guess that's when your body is confused or your brain's confused. This is what he did to her. She's 5'3", 57 years old. And this champion hero right here decided to throw her on the ground and put her in the hospital intensive care overnight. And then charged her with 4 different charges and put her in jail. Check out her booking photo here. It's amazing, isn't it? So, again, this is what we have that passes for American police. So anyway, in the council meeting, Manuel Mata got up there. He was a little nervous, but he did a good job anyway. And the mayor couldn't handle some redress, so she kicked out people claiming they're not media. So she's stupid and ignorant, doesn't understand the First Amendment either. And this is what caused all this. So you got an ignorant mayor. Don't expect the police to understand the First Amendment when she calls someone recording, not press. If you record and you publish and you put your information out there and you disseminate, you're press. Sorry if your butt hurt feelings don't like it. So watch Manuel Mata at the meeting and the mayor get all uppity and have to kick every bunch of people out by force. And that's what America's turning into now. So here you go. By the way, guys, go to RUMBLE tonight, 8 p.m. live. OG Patriot and I are going to be discussing this and some other stuff, and we can be ourselves. So with no further Mountain Dew, here's the video of Manuel Mata.
Our next speaker is Carolina Rodriguez. Is Ms. Rodriguez here? Okay, Mr. Mata is our next speaker.
My name is Manuel Mata. I live in District 9, and I have a problem with lawsuits where people get hurt by police officers. And I would like y'all to notice a certain police officer, because y'all didn't name him, or they didn't name him. I know who he is personally because he pulled a gun on me for crossing the street on 7th Street. I just got that case dismissed. And he's not de-escalating, he's escalating. And I don't want y'all to wait until he kills somebody for y'all to step in and put him in a desk or give him paid suspension, right? Because that would be the least that we're asking. Now, she doesn't even want to come in here. And that's crazy for filming. And right here, I have this. And this was done in 2022, where it identifies auditors. It's what she is. So they've known how to do it. They've had case laws. And none of this states that they have the ability to grab a woman and throw her on the ground, split her head open, her eye and her lip. Nowhere does that in any policy, because any force that's unnecessary is excessive. Now, I'm asking y'all, because I personally destroyed a wall that was in my neighborhood because we allowed a police officer, Buddy, to come in there and show us his heart. And what this officer did, the one that I took out, he built 5. So now it's harder for us to listen to what they're talking about. And it only addresses one problem. Are y'all gonna address this, or y'all gonna agree with what he did? Because that's all I'm asking. Look, Mr. Nettles, I appreciate what you asked for, because we do need to see that body cam footage, right? Because if an officer has the idea in his head that he can run around and grab everybody, because this policy, this class that they took doesn't state that. And I read it. And they're mad at me because I understand it specifically. And all I'm doing is showing everyone else what I said 5 years ago. Y'all need to control these people because the next one is not going to be up here to be able to be out there or nowhere. You're going to make funeral arrangements for them. He's a problem. He doesn't understand de-escalation.
Council, that's the last of our speakers on the consent agenda. We can move on to vote on the consent agenda. I can entertain a motion. Thank you. Motion and a second. Any other discussion? Any other outbursts from the audience? I have to have you removed from the council chamber. Nope, you're not on the list, Mr. Willoughby. Please vote, council. Ma'am. Marshals, if you can remove individuals that have outbursts from the audience. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Our next item will be
Marshals, I've got several removals that need to take place. This gentleman that's filming in the back needs to go. Mr. Banks, you have to go. Unless you can sit down, that would be great. We've got a lot of agenda items to get through. We appreciate your concerns, but there's a lot for the council to do today. Thank you. You can leave. Yep. Yep. You're not the media. Thank you very much. Yep. I've been called worse. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
Please. I think we have a vote. Motion carries. Thank you.
Are you some sort of sovereign citizen or something?
No, sir, I do not work for the police.